When it comes to DC Comics, there are multiple Earths, multiple universes, and that's what they are doing right now with their animated series as DC's Justice League Gods and Monsters hits the shelves. And this is one hell of a take on the Justice League, and this is that review. Justice League Gods and Monsters is written and directed by Bruce Timm, who is a legendary animator. And ladies and gentlemen, this movie did not disappoint. This is not the trio that we've come to know and love over the years as the famous trio of the Justice League. Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, these characters have the name, but they are far from the characters we know. Superman is the anti-Superman. He's just a badass who doesn't listen to anybody, who goes by his own creed. He does what he wants when he wants because nobody can stop him. Wonder Woman, same kind of deal, but she just says she does whatever and whoever whenever she wants because nobody's going to tell her otherwise. She's not going to let anybody control her, and she shows that. And she has a dominating presence in a good way. Batman is a friggin' vampire in this, legit. And throughout the movie, they go back kind of and they tell you the stories of each character. It's like a little backstory about each character, maybe about 5 to 10 minutes each. And a lot of people that have already reviewed this movie have connected with they haven't connected, but they've enjoyed the Wonder Woman backstory more. I could see why. She really had a change of heart, and I'll just say that much. And just her backstory has a lot of themes of current pop culture and literature presence. I'll just leave it at that. If you've seen the movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you put a spoiler in the comment section, just put spoiler, and that's it. But it was good. I liked it. But the backstory I connected with the most was Batman. And a lot of people are like, oh, well, Batman, it was all right, but it was all right, I'm going to just tell you about this version of the Batman. He's a vampire. Before he had the experiment go wrong, he was critically sick. Him and his friends were trying to figure out this way to save him, like to stop the whole entire medical condition from killing him because it was rapidly speeding up and it was starting to get him. On a personal note, I have an illness, and I can understand like why he was going for what he did and why he didn't hesitate to when he saw that the experimental rat was perfectly fine, and he just did it. He's like, I don't have time. I got to do it. Boom, and he just put his what he thought was cure into him but it ended up making him a vampire. I understood and I connected with that on a personal level, because if you tell me you have a cure for my illness and you're like, wait, we don't know the repercussions, I don't care. I'll probably do what he did, and I wouldn't hold back. I would just do the same thing he did, and then I'd probably become a friggin' vampire. Probably not, but whatever. It was so good. I mean, Superman's stuff was good. Wonder Woman stuff was better, but it was the Batman in this movie that was awesome. I connected with the most. So basically, the plot of the movie is someone is setting up this Justice League, these 3 members, for numerous killings. And granted, the brutality that these 3 show throughout the film is pretty like hardcore. They're like, hey, whoa. I mean, we understand everybody's skeptic of us, but we're not doing this. So they have to set out to find out who's doing this, why, in the casual wow. And I mean, when I say wow, the ending caught me off guard on who was doing it and why. And I just kind of like nodded I was like this, I went, wow, I did not see that coming. In a okay way. I mean, I was like, huh. Okay, this is a weird turn of events. I mean, didn't surprise me with who made that turn, but for the reasons why that person turned the way they did, I was like, that's just a little strange to me. But okay. Now, if I was to, I can't tell you guys. I don't want to spoil it because that's how of a good of an animated movie this is. Now, how to rank this in the current DC animated movie rankings? I would put this right under probably Assault on Arkham, the Suicide Squad movie. If you haven't seen that, highly recommend it. That movie's awesome. But this version is right underneath it for me. I mean, the next DC animated movie coming out, I believe, is The Killing Joke. And I know that comic book, and that's pretty hardcore. And I don't know how they're going to do that. I don't know if they're going to stay true to it. But that'll probably be the most shocking one yet. But I don't know. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy good or crazy bad or crazy insane. It's just going to be insanity altogether. But whatever. I want to hear from you guys in the comments section, though. If you've seen Justice League, Gods and Monsters, comment down below. Tell me what you thought of it, what you liked, what you didn't like, whether or not you agree with me that this is a very interesting take and incarnation of these three members of the Justice League, and basically what you hope the next Justice League movie to be, because the next movie is going to be a standalone Batman, because I think that's what they do. They do a Batman, Justice League, and a Batman in between. So this could be it's going to be a Batman, then Justice League. So tell me what you want to see out of the next Justice League film, because personally, I want to see that universe, the Gods and Monsters, to continue and induct new members into their order, because it's just those three. There's no other heroes with them, but I want to see different versions of people come in and join them, building up their ranks, and maybe potentially having a crossover between the Justice League we know and then the Justice League in that world, but maybe not. I mean, if I was to really tell you guys about this movie, they are not villains. These are not villains of Justice League members. They are not the villains. They are the anti-heroes. And I'm just going to leave it at that. But other than that, that was my review of Justice League, Gods and Monsters. Comment down below. Tell me what you thought. And other than that, that'll be that.